I see what I can do. That's cool. On. 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 That's kind of cool. All right. Hey, you guys. Yum. I was just playing with the... I could turn myself off. Fine. New friend grow. Yay! Yum recipes. Yay! TNZ Life Good. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Yum recipes. I'm going to hop on over to your channel real quick. Okay. I'm going to read your about, and then I got to get going right away. This is what I do when I find new people. You're not new to me, but I think you're new to my stream. Anyway, so let's go ahead and read about Yum Recipes. This channel is related and dedicated for delicious, spicy, and special dish recipe made by homemade spices. My recipe are so simple to make, and they are so tasty. I bet they are. I think I've seen a couple of your videos. I will make sure to watch a couple more. Any special suggestions? So you're welcome on my channel. Please subscribe. Yes, subscribe to Yum Recipes, you guys. Okay, so who do I have in here? I have Clementina Raphael, RNZ, TNZ, RV Life, PhD me, or naturally me, same person. And Johnny Martinez. Okay, you guys, first thing I have to do, I obviously have to get the chicken out of the... I got to do something with the chicken. Come on over here with me. Come on over. Okay. Now, you guys, this is a conventional chicken. I don't normally do that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And this is what we have to do. So I'm going to throw something out. As soon as we get this chicken seasoned, we can go ahead and work on the squash. So I'm going to cut this out of here, let all the juice fall in here, and then I can rinse it. Let's see if I can get you more light. Hold on one second. There we go. All right. Okay, I need another one of those. So you guys, I'm starting to do another series of vlogs. So I've got a couple things going on that I've decided I'm going to do. One, I'm going to do the one, oh, 7 people already. Hello. I'm going to do the 1-minute videos that are just straight teaching, no mess, no fun, no nothing, just here it is. I'm going to do the teacher vlogs because I'm finding that my day is very interesting, at least to me. And I kind of want to start documenting that. And then I'm going to do the two biggies. The two biggies, which are on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to do, hey, Trisha. Hey, Boss Life. Good to see you. Hey, in the garden. Trisha, so what a great way to start out my morning today. You will see me daily, I hope. The only reason you wouldn't see me daily is if I have an early morning meeting. But I love those motivational moments because it just gets me ready for my day. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Trisha and you need to wake up call in the morning, that's exactly what she's going to give you. Today she was talking about clout. Don't go chasing after clout. And I was like, whoa, telling the truth, right? Telling the truth. All right. So I am going to first spatchcock the chicken, and then I'm going to cut it in half. So let's see what we got here. I'm not going to do this in a bowl. That's not going to work for me. I'm going to do that on the counter. Let me get rid of this. We're going to be using a lot of butter today, and we're going to be frying some squash. Okay. So I'm gonna be headless for a minute, and I'm gonna work on this chicken. I'm gonna dry it off a little bit. So I've done a recipe like this, I think this summer I did it. So you may have already seen, yeah, make sure to dry out the cavities too. You may have already seen something like this. So let's go ahead and spatchcock it, and then we'll cut it in half. Spatchcock, I don't know where the word spatchcock comes from, but it's when you are laying it. Oh, there's lots of sirens. It's when you cut out the back, then you lay it flat. Do you hear the sirens? My goodness. Here goes the third set of sirens. So something must have happened. Probably an accident on the highway. So you cut out the back. I use kitchen shears because it's easier, but it's only easier if you have good kitchen shears. There's either a fire or an accident. Come on, you can do it. You have to have strong hands for this. Okay, do not throw the backbone away. You can use this in soups and stews. It's got a lot of, or you can use it for your chicken stock. So I'm going to put this aside and make sure I save that. Okay, so I broke the breastbone a little bit. And now what I'm going to do, because I am going to only need half of this, so I'm going to cut right down the middle. And then I'll freeze the other half. Okay, so 1/2, 2 halves. There we go. What I will do for this chicken is I'm going to take out those rib bones and all the extra stuff. This one, I should probably take those out first. And I'll freeze it as is. That'll be fine because I can take it out later. So I'm going to put this in a bag for right now. So who's in the chat saying hello to me? Coffee Outdoors. Hello, Pine City. Hello, Paul. Good to see you. No, they won't bother Stella at all. Stella is probably like, huh. If anything, she'd bark to protect us, not like freak out. So I'm going to put this in the refrigerator right now so that I can get it frozen right after we're done with this. So you guys, thank you for coming. It really means a lot to me. I really like to show you what I know, and I like that you come to watch. See, this is how bothered Stella is. Did you want to go outside? Do you see that lick? Do you want to go outside? Okay. All right, so it's time for Stella to go outside. There you go. Don't. Jeez. She's protecting us. All right, let me see if I can get this cut out of here. So I want the ribs gone. I don't do this as well as a butcher does, and wouldn't it be nice if I used the right part of the knife? I like the ribs gone out of my, hold on, puppy, I'm busy, out of my baked chicken because I don't like tiny ribs. I really don't like tiny ribs, possibly eating them. There we go. We'll cut that. There we go. So I like the ribs gone. Oh my gosh, dog. Still a time, still a time. Okay, now go away and stay away. I love you, I love you, I love you, but I'm busy, okay? I'm busy. I am busy. You have to understand that, okay? Go away. So, share the love, smash that like button. Pine City Apiary knows what he said. Hey, Winston family, good to see you. So we're working with the chicken. So this is the half I'm working with. This you can also use in your soups and stocks, the ribs. But what I would do is make sure I put them in a mesh bag or something like that, because those little rib bones, you can lose them pretty quick. So I'm going to melt. We're going to melt. I'm going to get you up here. We're going to melt the butter, and then we're going to season the butter. This only takes 20 seconds. And so what we'll do with that butter, we're going to get that butter seasoned up with everything seasoning, lemon zest, and basil. We're going to mix that into the butter. And then, hello, Peppers and Kentucky Living. Yes. I know, Paul, but there's chickens. We're going to get all of that mixed into the butter, and then we're going to throw it in, stuff it in the chicken. So I don't want my butter completely melted. I'm going to try and I want it a little bit stiff so I can whip it. So let's, I'll put the chicken aside for right now. We're going to go ahead and zest the lemon, because I want the lemon zest. So I hope everybody had a good day. I certainly did. I got to go to a dance workshop. If you were in my vlog, my live vlog, Life in a Day of a Teacher, or whatever I'm calling it. If you were there, you knew that I had an opportunity to visit with all of the other dance teachers around the district. Although I'm mostly an English teacher, I really want to be able to continue growing my craft as a dance teacher in the public school sector, because our kids need dance. Our kids need dance like they need music. Our kids need dance like they need any other art to help them grow physically and emotionally. I am thoroughly and 100% dedicated to what I just said. I believe it. Now, my principal, who 75% chance, said it's possible that the Winston family, hope you feel better. Oh yeah, bee lady. Okay, thank you, Boss Life. He was super excited yesterday about possibly having another dance class, and then today he was supposed to tell me if I got to have 2 dance classes this year, and then he said, "I promise I'll tell you tomorrow." So to me, that basically says no. He just couldn't find a way to say no, and I told him, just give me a yes or no. Am I going to be teaching 2 dance classes or 1? 1 dance class with 52 people, or 2 dance classes with 38 in each. I'd rather do 38, 2 dance classes of 38. So everything seasoning, I'm going to use about, that's too much. About 1.5 tablespoons. And then basil, I'm going to use almost 2 tablespoons. There we go. We'll get this mixed up, and I'm probably going to have to, oh, goodness me. All right. So make sure you break up all the lumps. Okay. So many people. There's some way you can get the art department teachers involved with making sets for the dance or play. Oh yeah, art industrial arts, you know, woodworking, industrial arts, the art department, the music, everybody's involved. It's not just me and our director and the music teacher. Everybody is involved. So that's nice. I'm one season's video for seasoning. I see 1 minute seasons for, yes, 1 minute video. I told you that was gonna go up today at 7 a.m. So it did. All right, so we have this mixed up, and this is where it becomes a little messy. So I am going to get that one. We got sweat pan. I do need my. Oh, you know what? I'll use another cast iron pan. I'll use a deeper one. Which one is better seasoned? That one's good. This is well seasoned. Okay. So I'm going to use a chicken fryer for my cast iron pan. Need to get this oiled up a little bit. I always use, for my cast iron pans, I always use peanut oil. I am not seasoning it, peanut oil or animal fat. I'm not seasoning it right now. It's seasoned. But I want to put an extra layer of oil on there. So what's going on? I need a fast kombucha for what is ailing me. You need a fast kombucha. What is ailing you, bee lady? It sounds like, is it your stomach? What you need are probiotics. And I'm not a doctor. I am not giving advice, but this is what I would do. Hi, Texas Made Food. Good to see you. Good. Yes, thank you for the big Texas like. I'm going to go back and watch your video that I saw came out, or your live stream, whatever it was today. So I'm going to watch that. I'm going to do this on a tray and then transfer it. I'll let this sit with the oil for a second. Okay. Who puts a pizza pan back with pizza crumbs on it? This is an old house. We have mice. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. This is kind of loose, but that's okay because I'll put a lot on the outside. We are going to, we'll start by painting the outside. But then I'm going to take a spoon and shove it under the, place it under the skin. So if you just came in, what this is butter with lemon zest and everything seasoning and basil. The basil gives it a sweetness. The lemon zest, of course, makes it really tart. And the everything seasoning is your savory seasoning in there. Okay. So usually I season under the skin first, and then I rub it on the outside, but I found that I haven't been able to ration it well enough, and I don't have enough for the outside, so I thought that this would be better. So the reason I call this chicken fried inside out is because I put the oil right under the skin, and it actually fries as it bakes. Speaking of which, let's go to, try and I fry at 400. We do this recipe at 400. So I'm going to go right up under the skin and get that in there. So you may have seen me do something like this recipe before. Changes up a little bit every time. So get that right in there next to the skin. And essentially what happens is the butter fries the meat. And it is, I made this up. I'm sure other people do something like this, but this is my recipe that I've actually published. It's called Chicken Fried Inside Out. Get your fingers in there under the skin, all the way down there, because you're going to get that all the way down to the legs. And it is awesome. It's better to use a smaller spoon, by the way. I found that out. Now you have to be willing to touch your meat. Obviously, I'm not willing to touch my meat. So who's here? Butter in the chicken, butter fries the meat. Butter acts when it's in the oven really high, it fries between the so the skin gets crunchy because it's essentially frying, if that makes sense, B-Lady. You want to get it all in there. So let me do that again. What side did we? Yeah, we went from there. Okay. So I'm going to get it all in there. All the way to the wing. All the way to the wing joint. So the butter is frying along. Because it's so hot, it sizzles and it fries. But it's actually baking, B-Lady. But with all the oil I'm adding to it, the skin comes out. The skin comes out like fried chicken. Okay, I'm gonna just do that. Okay, let's use the rest on the outside on the top. And this, to me, this is the most flavorful chicken I can make. I used to also put, smash the like button for sure. Hey, is Alyssa here? Hey, Alyssa, Rainbow Angel Best Friend on YouTube. I used to put hot pepper in this, but then I found out that the pepper got bitter. I used to put fresh garlic, raw garlic, but then with so much oil and the frying, the fresh garlic got bitter. So I'm going to put this right up in here like this, and we're going to set that aside. There you go. We're going to set that aside until the oven comes up to temp. I will probably, 15 in the house. Hello, everybody. I need fermentation, been in bed 3 days. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I'm not, I have something to show you though. I have something to show you. So this is the video you're gonna see tomorrow, and then I'll do a follow-up, but do you see how it's separated? This is my fermented salsa, and it's gonna be ready tomorrow. I am so excited about this. B-Lady, you just got to start fermenting. I am super excited about this. I've been stirring it every day, but still, the reason it's raising up is because all the bubbles, there are so many bubbles in here that are trying to get through. And every now and then there's this big, and I can hear it. It already did it, so you're not going to hear it for a while, but it's when all the bubbles finally get up here and they push their way through. So this I will taste for a video tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be ready. Nice, right? Okay, I'm going to put this off to the side. I was lucky in that I came to school today and somebody had dropped off squash from their garden. So I thought, what can I do with that? I can eat it, yes, but I don't want to just eat it. I wanted to do something like a fried green tomato, only fried squash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up. I'm going to salt it a little bit, just a little bit, so that some of the water comes out and I can blot it. And then I am going to dip it in duck egg, probably duck egg with a little water, and then a seasoned corn starch cornmeal blend. And fry it in peanut oil. Yes. Let me clean up my space a little bit here, though, because it's a little outrageous. So I got all this chicken stuff that I just need to move off to the side and move into the refrigerator for things that I'm going to, that can be there. I'm going to do something with this in a little bit. That's the back and the gizzards and all that, which will go into, oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here's my one egg, which will go into the, sounds good. How's the egg sound? That's what I'm doing. That'll go into the, my chicken stock that I'll make. Okay, we're gonna move all of this. This can go in the dishwasher. I gotta clean up, you guys, before I start anything else because the kitchen's too small for me to have a mess. And I'll just move this over here for right now. All right, let me wipe this down. We'll do some chopping of the vegetables. You know, I'm probably not going to salt that. Where'd the egg go? Is it still, okay, I'm probably not going to salt that squash. I don't think I need to salt it because I don't want it to get too mushy. That would be bad. So let's go ahead and do some chopping. Let's see. Fried squash, also fried zucchini, and just a few onions for taste. 97 degrees here. Oh my God, Alyssa, it's beautiful here. I rarely get to say that. Thanks, I'll try that. My body is getting achy. Okay. Oh no, bee lady, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. You rarely get sick. That's not good. Okay. What'd you say, Alyssa? Yes, it's unusual. Ooh, all the weather's unusual. So, oh, you guys, I already washed these. I washed them and I seasoned, or not seasoned, but you know. I washed them and I sprayed them down. I'm not too worried about spraying them though, because I think that's a good width. Yeah? What do you think? Bee lady, is that good? I think so. And then I'll show you guys how I season the cornstarch and I actually use grits instead of cornmeal. What's going on? Wow, that squash looks really good. It is. This was grown organically, honest to God, organically by one of my colleagues. In the summertime, we have little farmers at my school. I love it. I love it. I want to be one of those little farmers next year. Oh, that looks good. I don't want to go too thin. There we go. I should get a bowl to put this in. Do I have a bowl? I have a silver bowl. It's too big. That'll be okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Submit and then, okay. Let me see. How do I get to be part of it, Tina? Okay. I'm just gonna report you. Spam. Okay. All right. Bee lady, I use grits instead of cornmeal because it's ground fine, more fine. And thank you for that. Expect another visitor, I'm sure, because that one tends to have more than one channel. Okay. Probably creating one right now. All right. So, yep, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so easy to cut through. I think it's going to be delicious. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, wow, okay. Thank you so much. I'll get this done in just a second. All right. All right. And chicken grapefruit diseases. Yes. We're gonna do that. Harassment. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, again. All right. So I'm gonna keep going. Thank you so much. We're gonna cut this up and I'm gonna keep going. Let's do this. All right, so I have this in here. Your containers need to be tall so your bunnies won't get your stuff. Yes, I agree. All right. Okay. You know what? I don't think we need 3. I think Troy and I will save the other one for something else. So, gosh, this is pretty, you guys. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Sweet potatoes. So when do you harvest sweet potatoes, Bee Lady? When do you harvest them? Wow. Okay. I am really amazed at I have to do something here. Okay. Well-rooted sweet potatoes. Who knows? LOL. Okay, we just plant. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm done being disrupted. So I am going to, all of these, we're going to bread and put on these. Thank you, Bee Lady, for all that you do. Okay. You guys, if I don't get to finish in my hour, I will write the end of how this went. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all of these seasoned up, put them on the racks to dry a little bit, and then we're gonna fry them. So, all right. Wine and dine! I did not grow this, a teacher grew it. No, another teacher grew it. So, let's get our breading together, and then we'll get our egg together. So I use equal parts cornstarch. Let me show you my face. I use equal parts cornstarch and corn grits. The reason I use grits is because they're thin and it's actually cornmeal. So, put that in a bowl. And I think I'll do, for that much, I'll do a half. If I need to make more, that's fine. That's just fine. All right. So I am going to take my cornstarch, which doesn't fit in there. Okay, half cup. And a half cup of corn grits. Equal parts. That's going to give it that nice crunch. So Jeff, yes, we're doing what I call chicken fried inside out. So it's been seasoned both inside and outside with butter and seasonings. This is going to go in the oven uncovered. I'm cooking it at 400 for about, well, usually I go an hour, but I might have to test this one a little bit sooner. So, all right. I'm going to keep cooking. So, first things first. All right. That is just straight up harassment. Oh my gosh. There we go. And okay, so we have to do it that. That's a lot of wasted time, you guys. That's just a lot of wasted time. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Seasoning, you guys, I need slap your mama. Slap your mama. Do you find you buffer less with StreamYard? Here, have a clip. Yes. Here I have a clearer picture. Yes, right now it's a little bit fuzzy, but I think that, I mean, when I'm looking at it through my other computer, it looks a little bit fuzzy, but when I see the replay, it looks a lot better. So I'm going to use a whole lot of this. Quarter cup, maybe not a quarter cup, maybe almost a quarter cup. Stella, you're going to have to go away. Yeah, I think it needs just a little bit more. Slap your mama. I want it to be a little bit of a pink color. So what I like about Slap Your Mama is it's got all the seasonings in it, right? It's got all the seasonings in it that you would want to put in. So this is, okay, what this is basically my everything seasoning with red pepper. Salt, red pepper, black pepper, garlic, and onion. Why didn't I create this? Called Slap Your Mama? Yes, it is. It's called Slap Your Mama. When I was in New Orleans, it's made by Walker and Sons. When I was in New Orleans, I was really excited because I tasted this. I forgot what I was eating. It was something Cajun. And I said, what is the seasoning? They came out and said, Slap Your Mama. They didn't say slap your mama, or they said slap your mama at first. They said slap your mama. And I was like, what? They came out with the big thing, and then they told me where I could buy it. And made a fortune. Who would have thunk it? Right. Okay. So I need my egg. I need my gloves because I don't want to have those, fingers. What is it? Let's get this in here. Oh, goodness, you guys. Oh, I love the color of the duck eggs. The duck eggs, you guys. Look at that yolk. Look at that yolk. Isn't that pretty? Garden makeover. Hello, Grandpa's from. Grandpa. Da, 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 da. You are so freaking obnoxious. So obnoxious. Okay. Okay. I watched her eat fried chicken, got same. Oh, cool. Okay. So we're going to whip this up. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this. That'll make it a little less thick. Then we're going to start dunking. There. Yeah, looks good. All right. Wine and Dine with Jeff, thank you so much for coming through. I always appreciate it. I always appreciate it when everybody comes through. So we're going to do the double dip. This might take a little bit, guys. I would like to get a batch fried before you go. So, dip, dip, shake. So, do you hear that? Dip, dip, dip. There we go. I may have way too much squash here. I'm going to do the amount that I think Troy and I will eat, and then I'm going to save what I don't use. Dip, dip, shake. So, dip, dip. So it's all that is grits, you know, breakfast grits or whatever you, not breakfast grits, but so the grits are these, right? Quaker grits. That's it. But I use it like cornmeal because it's thinner. Wine and Dine. Karen, you were calling it fried chicken, but you're baking chicken fried inside out because I put a lot of butter on the skin and it fries the skin from the inside. Yes, so I'm calling it fried chicken when it is actually baked, but the skin comes out just like you dipped it in a vat of oil. I like it. I like it like that. This was such an impromptu idea, but when your colleague brings you squash, you kind of have to go with it, right? Dip, dip. I've never baked squash. Who is baking squash? I've never baked squash. Okay. All right. You guys, I'm going to stay true to my word because my husband and I have much less time together this year than we do normally because I have a later start time, so I don't get home as early. So I'm going to stay around at the latest 7:15. But my plan is to get enough of these made or breaded so that I can share one with you. So I think I'll be able to do that by sometime by 7. If not, I'll go until I can't, because it would be awfully not fun for you to see the whole process and then not the hi, my family garden. It'd be awfully fun for you to see the whole process rather than just half of it. How are you? Thank you for coming. I've never had baked green tomatoes. So we're breading it up here in my family garden. We're breading it up. And I'm getting those club fingers. All right. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can't even see that, can you? Okay. I honestly think that 8, 12, I think 7 apiece will be fine, don't you? That's an awful lot, but I'll do one more row. I'll do one more row of 3, and then I'll save the rest of these for something else to put in a soup or something. I'll make a soup soon. So, what's going on in the chat, my family? Hope you are well. Bee Lady is kind of sick, but I think everybody else is doing okay. Good. I was away for a while. Where were you? Did you take a break or did you go somewhere? It's always nice to take a break. That's what I think. One duck egg goes so far, you guys. Yeah, I'll just do one more after this one. Shake. Dip, dip, shake. Dip, dip, shake. I'll say dip, dip, shake. Dip, 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 shake. Dip, dip, shake. Okay, your chat is hungry, LOL. Yes. Oh, that's right. You went on Hajj. Oh, I hope you were enlightened, and that is just awesome. I hope you had an excellent, enlightening time. I don't really know how to talk about that, except for I'm really happy for you. I'm learning. Later, you can maybe look above about my question about duck eggs. Okay. Garden. Okay. Bee Lady. In the garden. Okay. Bee Lady. The garden. Bee. You know what, Bee Lady? Just write the question again. Bee Lady, just write the question again. Because I'll check it. Okay. I have 5, 10, 15. I think that's enough. We will save this and this squash for later. I'm going to take these gloves off. Now I need to get some oil going in a pan that I've been told I should stop using. I should stop using nonstick pans. I understand that. I am burning my fingers right now because this was right next to the oven. Kicking it in the kitchen with Karen. Woo! Ouch. Yepper. You know, I've done a vlog. I'll post my. Oh, good. Looks like duck eggs have more yolk than chicken eggs. In fact, more yolk than white. Doesn't have exactly more yolk than white. It has a thicker yolk. It is bigger though. It's not more than, but it is bigger than a chicken egg. Hi, 320 Homestead. Thanks for coming through. I am going to fry these squash. I just breaded them with duck egg, or you could use chicken egg. And the mix here that I used was a half cup, and obviously I used too much, a half cup of cup of cornstarch, a half cup of grits, because I like using this better than cornmeal, and about a quarter cup of slap your mama. Slap your mama. I said, slap your mama. Okay, Troy, what'd you do with the peanut oil? There it is. Okay. Ooh, we're running low. We use a lot of peanut oil in this house. It's what I do all of my frying in. I know, 320 Homestead, pray for me. I'm just gonna do enough to coat the bottom. probably 2 cups in there, and I'll bring you over there so you can see. There's no reason for you to have to hang out over here. I have a better stand for you now. It's a plastic bucket rather than a wine box, because I always have to keep trying to hide the wine box. All right. So, and this is sturdier. So you can see the fry pan, and I'm going to turn on the heat, get it up pretty high, and you don't have to watch the heat. It's awfully dark over here. Itty Bitty Kitchen! How are you? It's my 3rd day. Oh, I love Itty Bitty Kitchen. Itty Bitty Kitchen, you guys, cooks in a kitchen that is, oh my God, in a tiny home. And really, really good stuff and a really great channel. Did someone hack Karen? Karen, there are 2 of you in the chat. Oh my gosh. Oh no, they just made a channel of me. That's all. They just channel art. Submit. Report profile picture. Yeah, you know. Impersonation report. Okay, so I have to do this right away, you guys. Impersonation. YouTube channel is being impersonated. Yes. Continue. For what? Oh. Okay, I can't. Okay. They're making it hard. Okay. Someone. I have to do this right now. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, you guys. Sometimes I have to stop because we have people that like to cause mischief. Now that may that was a channel impersonation, if you want to know what that is, and it might result in my own channel being shut down. It is what it is, and we're not going to talk about it anymore, because if we do, I mean, it may result in something bad for me, but hopefully it won't. Let's see if it's ready. Not quite yet. We'll see in just a minute. Okay. We're frying with EVO. You know, oh, okay. Thank you, B-Lady. Okay. I didn't give my information out to anybody, so still here running on the computer. Thank you so much. Karen, why do you use peanut oil instead of canola oil? Canola oil is a product of the corn industry, and it actually is, it changes, it's not really good for you. I will do some research, Bee Lady, and come up with why it's not good. But I don't like using canola oil at all. It turns, something about it turning, once it gets to a certain temperature, it turns to a resin, and that's not really good for your heart. EVOO is extra virgin olive oil. Okay, let's get some of this started. Oh, that sounded good, didn't it? Let's get you a little bit farther away from that. And get another one. Another one. I think I'm going to start with 4. Hey, Washington County State News, or County News, how are you? We're frying some, as you can see, we're frying some squash. We seasoned it with, well, we breaded it with egg, cornstarch, and corn grits. And then we seasoned that. Ooh, they're nice and floaty. Seasoned that with Slap Your Mama. Slap your mama. It's coming along just fine. Coming along just fine. I think these are going to fry a little bit faster than I thought. I don't want to knock off the breading. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh, they look so good. Okay, I'm going to get those out in just a second. I don't want them to get too brown. Oh, I thought she was... All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these out. Yep, they're starting to brown up really fast. So, oh, they're so pretty. Look at that, you guys. All right, let me get a couple more in, and then I'm going to do a taste test for you. Once those cool. Oh, turn that down. Hallelujah. Pretty, 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 pretty. So what's going on? Yes, thank you in the garden. Grass-fed lard is super. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm using, I know the sizzling, right? I am using peanut oil today. I normally make my own lard, but I've had a really hard time getting my hands on good quality pork fat. So I'd rather not until I do. So let's see. I hope you don't mind the door behind me. I think okay, I'm going to take a taste of this really quick. This is a thinner one. Look at that. Mmm. God, that's good. Let me get you out of the bad light. Is this better? Mmm. And crunchy too. In the garden's on me. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes. Perfectly seasoned, not too salty. So good. Bee Lady, I want to thank you for all your help today. I want to, woo! It's got a little bit of Slap Your Mama in it. Okay, hold on, you guys. I got to get these out because they're already done. I'll be back in a second. In the garden, I'll be out of here. I promise. Thank you for keeping me honest and true to myself and my husband. Yes. Okay. I love you all dearly. Help, no problem. Or okay. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for understanding, Bee Lady, and thank you everybody else for putting up with some rather disturbing behavior. Bee Lady, you sure that reporting that I won't lose my own channel? I suppose not, because I'm the one that's reporting my channel. Okay. All right. So I want to remind you to live, love, and learn. Tomorrow I will be doing a car vlog whenever I get off work, sometime between 3 and 4, probably more like 3:30. And then I will drop a video. God, I hope so. I will drop the fermented salsa video, and then in the coming week, I will have a probably 1 to 2 minute update on this. So it's looking so good. So, all right, you guys, thank you for coming into my kitchen. I'll show you the chicken really quick before we go. Oh, darn it. Oh, my door went off. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that, but it's coming along really well. The problem is sometimes when we're using the top of our stove, our oven goes off. So we only lost 10 degrees, so I caught it just in time. Anyway, I will see you all later. See you tomorrow. I will be doing a car vlog. I think that's going to be my daily thing about teaching, because I know that some very interesting things are going to happen this year, and I know how to talk about school without getting in trouble, because you don't talk about the students, you talk about behavior or things that you see that you could improve. You could improve, how you could add to the school environment. You don't talk about anything else. So I'm gonna be working on that. So temp of the chicken, it has to get to 165 degrees on the inside. Thank you, Itty Bitty Kitchen. I will see you all later. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow during my car vlog. And remember, on those vlogs, it's live, but I can't talk to you because I'm driving. But I always look through the chat at the end. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have that video for you tomorrow. If not, I will post an apology, but my plan is to have it done. So bye, love you, take care. Yes, I want to end this broadcast because everybody rocks.